Principal Jones, what is it that you need from me?
Mr. Parker, we need to discuss Joseph's suspension. The school counselor and I had a discussion about how we're going to deal with him moving forward. I think having him serve in school suspension was a bit too much.
What do you mean, too much? He always causes trouble in class.
I understand what you're going through, but I think we're going too far with suspending him every time he does something bad, because it's simply not working.
So, what can we do to help him improve his behavior?
I've decided that next week, we should hold a parent-teacher conference, along with the school counselor, and we're going to discuss many other possible solutions to help Joseph improve his behavior.
I guess that will be a good idea. I mean, if Joseph receives some counseling, then that should help him improve his behavior.
We're going to notify Joseph and his parents about the upcoming parent-teacher conference. The meeting is going to be next Tuesday at 3:30 p.m. after school, and at the meeting, we're going to discuss the possible options for Joseph. We don't want to see him repeating the 5th grade forever.
Hello?
Is this Mr. Reed speaking?
Yes, this is him. What do you need, Mr. Parker?
Well, I wanted to tell you that next Tuesday, there will be a parent-teacher conference in my classroom, at 3:30, after the school day ends. We're going to discuss options to help Joseph improve his behavior at school. And we need you and Jane there, and Joseph too.
That sounds like a really good idea, because we don't want him repeating the 5th grade for the second time. We want him to move on to the 6th grade next school year. So, who else is going to be at the meeting?
Besides me, the principal and the school counselor will also be at the meeting because they will also have very good recommendations. Anyways, I have to get going for now, because I have to finish grading assignments. But I will see you and Jane at the meeting next Tuesday.
You take care, Mr. Parker. Joseph, can you please come downstairs for just a few minutes?
What is it, Mom and Dad?
Joseph, next Tuesday, we're going to a parent-teacher conference at your school, and your teacher wants you to be at the meeting because it is really important.
A parent-teacher meeting? Are you serious?
Yes, Joseph, and it's important that you go.
Am I going to repeat the 5th grade again?
We don't know what they're going to tell you. You might have to repeat 5th grade again, or you might not have to.
I don't want to go to the parent-teacher conference. I don't want to go to the parent-teacher conference. I don't want to go to the parent-teacher conference. I don't want to go to the parent-teacher conference. I don't want to go to the parent-teacher conference. I don't want to go to the parent-teacher conference. I don't want to go to the parent-teacher conference. Please, I don't want to find out I'm repeating the 5th grade. Besides, I want to stay home and watch Family Guy.
Joseph, don't get us started with another childish tantrum. You need to go to the parent-teacher conference, because it's important, like we told you twice already. Also, you can't be watching Family Guy because you're not even 14 years old. You're turning 12 this month.
Besides, like we just said, we won't know if you'll have to repeat the 5th grade next year until we're actually at the meeting, so don't assume that you will repeat the 5th grade.
I don't want to repeat the 5th grade. I don't want to repeat the 5th grade. I don't want to repeat the 5th grade. I don't want to repeat the 5th grade. I don't want to repeat the 5th grade. I don't want to repeat the 5th grade. I don't want to repeat the 5th grade. I don't want to repeat the 5th grade. I don't want to repeat the 5th grade.
That's it, Joseph, you can keep kicking and screaming, but we're going into the other room until you calm down.
Good afternoon, Mr. Parker, and I have decided to hold this parent-teacher conference because we think that having Joseph serve in school suspension for the remainder of the school year isn't going to help him improve his behavior at all. He will most likely throw a tantrum every day if he is serving in school suspension.
Usually, Joseph only throws tantrums in class because he doesn't want to do his work, or when he realizes he has failed an exam or an assignment. This is only the first time he has done something serious like pulling the fire alarm.
Joseph, since this is only the first time you did this, we've decided that you're not going to be suspended for the rest of the year. But keep in mind that if we catch you pulling the fire alarm again, then you will be taken into custody.
I understand, Principal Jones.
And Joseph always puts his homework off until the last minute, and more often than not, he doesn't do the entire assignment. Instead, he watches CoComelon upstairs in his room for hours on end, and we've been trying to get him to do his homework.
That's because I find CoComelon far more entertaining than doing homework.
Joseph, it's not your turn yet. Besides, that's why you're failing all your assignments.
Principal Jones, what are your recommendations? We want Joseph passing the 5th grade this year.
Here is my recommendation. I think Joseph needs a tutor. Having a tutor can really help him get better grades and pass the 5th grade. Otherwise, we can have him do independent studies.
Joseph, what's the matter? I think having a tutor will be good for you.
I don't want a tutor, 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 I don't want a tutor.
Joseph Christopher Reed, get up off the floor right now. You're embarrassing everyone in the classroom. And we need to finish this parent-teacher conference.
Besides, you don't want to repeat the 5th grade again, do you?
I just want to go home and watch Family Guy, CoComelon, super simple songs.
Joseph, you spend too much screen time, and that's a big reason you've been failing your assignments and exams. Now, I'm not going to ask you again, get up off the floor and stop acting so childish.
Joseph, for the last time, stop throwing a tantrum, get up off the floor and get back in your seat so we can continue with the meeting.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Reed. Having a tutor is going to help you, Joseph, I promise. It's just that you need to pay attention more in class. What if I make a decision that starting next week, your tutor will be working with you every afternoon?
I guess that will be okay with me.
Good, Joseph, I really like that thinking.
You're starting to improve, and I'm very proud of you. Here is the next problem. JJ, Tom, and Yo-Yo are sharing a pepperoni pizza with their family. The pie has a total of 20 slices. Each person in the family shares 1/5 of the pizza with each other. How many slices does each person get?
In this case, with each member of the CoComelon family sharing 1/5 of the pizza with one another. That means every person gets 4 slices each. To get the answer, you multiply 20 over 1 times 1/5, which gives you 20 over 5, in simplified form, it reduces to 4.
Good job, Joseph. You're getting even better at this.
Even though I'm starting to do better academically, I can't believe I'm still grounded, and I can't even watch the Super Bowl. I don't know what to do anymore. I like watching football. Looks like someone just sent me a text message, I better check my phone. Alright, Tom and Joey are having a Super Bowl party this afternoon. This is going to be a lot of fun, finally watching the Super Bowl after not having seen it in at least a year. I'm not rooting for any particular team, but I am going to enjoy the game, regardless of who wins. I think watching the Super Bowl will be just as fun as watching CoComelon, if not more fun. Wait a minute, I'm going to enjoy the Super Bowl more than CoComelon actually. Alright, it is now 5. Time to sneak out of the house, using GoAnimate logic. And then I will be going to watch the Super Bowl with Tom and Joey. Alright, I made it out of the house. Now, time to head over to where Tom and Joey are, and we're going to be watching the Super Bowl. So, Tom and Joey, what team are you going for in the Super Bowl?
Kansas City.
Same here, I'm rooting for Kansas City, even though I am a Chicago Bears fan.
Alright then, what are you all waiting for? The game is going to start any minute, and I can't wait to watch some football.
I can't wait either.
Now, let's dig into some delicious pizza and Tostitos.
Before we eat, I must bring in the bottle of Pepsi. What goes with pizza, other than Pepsi?
And now, CBS Sports presents Super Bowl 58. Kansas City versus San Francisco from Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Alright, the game is already starting, time to watch some football. I think this is going to be a lot more fun than CoComelon.
I agree with you, Joseph.
Any idea of where Joseph could be? I last checked, and I cannot find him anywhere, not even his room.
No idea, all I remembered is that he was likely doing his homework assignments.
I hardly believe that, David. I think he was watching baby shows the whole time he was upstairs.
Hey Mom and Dad.
Yes, DW?
I just overheard Joseph saying that he was going to sneak out of the house, using GoAnimate logic, so that he can watch the Super Bowl with his friends.
I had a good feeling he did just that. He better not have gone over to see Karen and Arthur.
Thanks for letting us know, DW. We also hope he is not hanging out with Tom and Joey, either.
Three seconds remaining in overtime, it's first and goal, the throw. Pass is caught! Touchdown! Kansas City wins it! 25-22! Unbelievable!
Yes, Kansas City has won the Super Bowl again.
This has got to be the greatest day in my entire life.
I agree, this is the best Super Bowl I have ever watched.
Oh my goodness, Tom, what are Joseph and Joey doing here?
We were watching the Super Bowl, Mom and Dad. Do you have a problem with that?
Of course, you're not supposed to be bringing your friends over while grounded, and besides, you have homework to get done. Now go upstairs to your room, and think about what you did.
Joseph, Joey, we're going to call your parents as well.
don't call my parents, 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 don't call my parents. Please, don't call my parents because I was having the best day ever.
Joseph, get up off the floor right now, and stop acting like a 3-year-old. We're calling your parents, and that is final.
Oh. Joey, we can't believe that you went to Tom's house to watch the Super Bowl with him and Joseph. How many times did we say not to hang out with them because they're troublemakers?
For this, you will be grounded for 2 weeks. No hanging out with your friends during this time. You must start your homework immediately when you come home from school. Go upstairs to your room and think about what you did.
Joseph, we can't believe you snuck out of the house to watch the Super Bowl with Joey and Tom. You know we don't want you hanging out with those troublemakers.
You are even more grounded, for another month. And Joseph, I agree with your dad. No more hanging out with those troublemakers Tom and Joey. No video games, no TV for a month. And furthermore, when you come home from school, you will start on your homework immediately. Now go upstairs to your room, and think about what you did.
Stop it! Just stop it!
Before we dig into this delicious chicken, I am going to sing happy birthday. And we all know that today, you're turning 17. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Alan. Happy birthday to you. Alan, would you like to make a wish before we eat the chicken?
May this day get off to a good start, turning 17 years old. And even more, next school year, we're going to be seniors, and we'll be graduating from high school, even though we're doing independent study together instead of taking regular classes.
That's right. We're class of 2025. Now, that being said, let's dig in and have some chicken.
Well, if it isn't Alan and his friend from the Big Kid Daycare.
And who in the right mind would have a Thanksgiving turkey dinner in February? This is so lame. Besides, aren't you too old to be having a picnic? That is so for preschoolers. Come on, people your age eat in restaurants or in the dining room at home.
No, we aren't too old to be having a picnic. It is a very popular thing to do, especially when the weather is nice.
Really, then why do I see little kids having a picnic at school? But everyone else is eating in their homes or their offices while at work?
For your information, I've seen high school picnics before. So no, it's not just in preschool through elementary school.
You're clearly making this up. Because I only see little kids having a picnic. No wonder the two of you are ending up in the Big Kid Daycare at school, when the rest of us are able to take normal classes like everyone else. What did you learn from watching CoComelon?
Yeah.
Does mommy have to give you your oversized baby bottle?
Hey, you stop talking like that about Alan. And you better leave us alone. We were about to celebrate his birthday by having chicken.
And another thing, having a picnic to celebrate someone's birthday is for broke losers.
If you want to be like us, you should go to fancy restaurants. That is better than having a picnic to celebrate your birthday.
We're not going to waste our money going to fancy restaurants. We decided to have a picnic in the park, and we're just fine with that. You two are likely spending $100 at a fancy restaurant every single day.
Maybe you two should get a job so that you can afford all of the nice stuff that we are getting every day, instead of eating in the park.
I don't know how you are able to afford fancy restaurants every day, but I think you're using credit cards to get all of the fancy things.
Nancy, are you thinking about what I'm thinking?
What is it?
Here, let me take this from you.
Hey, what are you doing? That is our food, you know.
Now that will teach these losers a big lesson they will never forget.
I'm doing you a big favor.
Give that back.
Roger, what is wrong with you?
Seriously, what in the world is going through your mind?
Relax, Sarah, we were only doing you a favor. Seriously, you are so cheap, you're totally ruining the vibe.
You know what? You guys just ruined Alan's birthday lunch. What makes you think you can treat us like this?
Not anymore. Look, when was the last time you did something that requires hundreds of dollars?
I want my lunch, 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 I want my lunch.
Look, see what you made my friend do. And for your information, he behaves like this sometimes because he has autism. Alan, don't you worry, I'm going to make this up to you, I promise. Roger, Nancy, we are going to report both of you to the principal's office when we go back to school on Monday.
You two are pathetic. Not only you are cheap, you also take care of this man-child in the school's playpen. Also, it would be fun to see him in next year's Daytona 500 because of the way he cries.
Both of you, that is enough. We're going to leave the park now.
Surely they need to be in preschool. And I wouldn't be surprised if they watch Cocomelon all day long.
I know, right? No wonder they don't have money to spend on the nice things that the world has to offer.
I can't believe this just happened. They threw away our food, and now we don't have anything to eat right now.
I know, right? That was very insane. You know what? Who needs people like that going to our school?
We sure don't. Number one, if they don't leave us alone, even outside of school, then we will have to report them to the principal. And number two, if they continue spending money they don't have, then eventually they're going to be in a lot of debt.
I can't believe how ungrateful they were of us to throw away their picnic lunch. All we were trying to do was help them. They have this silly idea that saving is a good idea.
No, 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 no.
What's wrong, Roger?
This can't be real. I don't know what is going on, but I have a negative balance in my bank account.
Well, can't you take out a loan to pay off the debt?
I mean, we could, but we don't have any money to pay it back. I was spending it on all of these fancy dinners.
So, does this mean we won't be able to show off any more nice things to our friends?
That's exactly what's going to happen if we don't pay off this negative balance.
Roger, Nancy, what do you have to say for yourselves? I can't believe that you continue to bother Alan and Sarah, even outside of school.
And not only that, I overheard your conversation about a negative balance in your bank account.
Be quiet, you two. That's none of your business. You guys are absolutely pathetic because you don't want to enjoy nice things.
Roger, enough. I don't want to hear a word from you. Moving on, I've told you and Nancy numerous times to leave Alan alone, but you never listen to me. For this, I am going to have to transfer both of you to the special school.
No, Alan needs to be at the special school because he likes Cocomelon, and he has to spend all day in the school playpen like a big baby, and his daycare friend Sarah has to take care of him.
That's enough. I said I don't want to hear a word from either of you, and Alan has autism, and he is happy with being in the quiet room. Now, I am going to dispatch a school bus to take you over to the special school. Also, the special school is where a lot of troublemakers end up getting sent so that they can learn not to misbehave as much anymore. I'm even calling your parents.
Roger, what in the world is wrong with you? We can't believe that you and Nancy ruined Alan's birthday picnic at the park, took away his food, threw it away. And even worse, you have a negative balance in your bank account for spending hundreds of dollars at fancy restaurants. And now you're being sent to the special school.
And thanks to you, we're going to have to sell some of our stuff just to pay off your debt. For this, you will be grounded for another month. And you're not going to have a bank account until you learn money management. Now go to your room and think about what you did.
Nancy, what did we tell you about bothering Alan? We can't believe that you and Roger ruined his birthday picnic at the park and threw away his food.
For this, you will be grounded for another month. You know the drill. Now go upstairs to your room and think about what you did.
Wow, today is such a nice day. I also can relax and watch my favorite shows like Cocomelon and Wonder Pets, and my parents or my two older siblings are going to bother me, and I don't have to do any homework. This is the best day ever.
Coming up next on Cartoon Ito, a full hour and 30 minutes of Cocomelon. Don't miss it.
This is especially going to be the best day ever. Now I get to watch Cocomelon for an hour and a half, singing my all-time favorite songs. You know, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, Old MacDonald Had a Farm, The Wheels on the Bus. And my birthday is also coming up, and I wanted to go to Chuck E. Cheese's because I haven't been there in such a long time.
Hey Joseph, haven't you been watching TV for long enough already?
I just can't get enough of these preschool shows, and Cocomelon is coming up very soon on this channel. Besides, I was thinking of having a Cocomelon birthday party.
Joseph, number 1, there are other things to do besides watching television for several hours at a time. And number 2, you're not getting a birthday party because you're grounded, even though your birthday is coming up.
No, this is so not fair. I can't believe that you would not have a birthday party for me that is Cocomelon themed. Why are you being such an entitled Catherine?
Joseph, get up off the floor right now. I just told you why we're not celebrating your birthday this year. It's because you're grounded, number 1, and number 2, it's very likely going to cost us a lot of money to get all of the things needed to celebrate. We have bills to pay. I don't understand why you're throwing a tantrum about it.
I want a birthday party, 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 I want a birthday party. I want to have a chocolate birthday cake, CoComelon decorations, and I want to invite my friends over, so we can sing our favorite CoComelon songs to karaoke.
Joseph, there is no way I am inviting Tom and Joey over, in particular, because you know they are troublemakers, and we told you numerous times that you can't be hanging out with them. They are simply not a good influence on you.
I want you to invite Tom and Joey over. I want you to invite Tom and Joey over. I want you to invite Tom and Joey over. I want you to invite Tom and Joey over.
My goodness, I can't stand this childish behavior any longer. Now, forget about having a birthday party, it's just not happening until your grounding is up.
Wait, come back here, we're not finished with this conversation yet. You can't treat me like this. Well, Mom won't let me have a birthday party, even though my birthday is just around the corner. I don't know what I'm going to do on my birthday, now that my parents won't let me have a birthday party that is CoComelon themed. Wait a minute, Joseph, you're a genius. I'm going to use my mom's credit card to buy CoComelon birthday supplies, and I'm going to invite Tom and Joey over. But first, I'm going to let them know when the birthday party is going to be so that they know ahead of time.
Joseph, first thing, happy 12th birthday, and number 2, I'm so glad that you were able to put on a birthday party all by yourself after your parents refused to have one.
Why thank you, Joey, Tom. I'm glad that you two were able to make it.
No problem, Joseph, we are excited to celebrate your birthday, CoComelon style. So, what song are going to sing first?
First, we're going to sing The Wheels on the Bus, and then, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, followed by Old MacDonald. Tom, I give you the honors to start the music. In 3, 2, 1, now.
The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town.
The doors on the bus go open and close, open and close, open and close. The doors on the bus go open and close, all through the town.
The driver on the bus says move on back, move on back, move on back. The driver on the bus says move on back, all through the town.
The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 swish. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 all through the town.
Jane, what is all of this racket going on? I can hear loud music playing, and it's coming from inside the house.
We know for sure that it's not the neighbors playing loud music, they never do that. And I have a feeling it is likely Joseph, because I know it's CoComelon.
Well then, we better go inside to find out what in the world is going on.
I agree with you. I hope Joseph is not causing any trouble. Wait a minute, I just received a message on my phone. I better read it. What is this?
What is it? Oh my goodness. Looks like you were charged over $3,000 on your credit card. And you didn't go to Target, did you?
No, I didn't. And I still have my card with me.
This is strange. I've never seen anything like this before. Wait a minute, I think it was Joseph who used my credit card at Target, because last year, he used it to buy CoComelon DVDs.
You know what, I'm starting to think the same thing. I told him he can't have a birthday party because he is grounded, and I think he may have gone somewhere to buy birthday supplies so he could have a party himself. I also think that's why I'm hearing him play CoComelon. Joseph Christopher Reed, turn off this childish music, right now. Joseph, did you not hear what I just said? Also, Tom and Joey, get out of this house.
Hey, turn the music back on. We were dancing to this song.
Absolutely not. Joseph, you better explain why Tom and Joey are here.
Okay, Mom and Dad?
We better get going.
Joseph, you better explain why. Number 1, you had Tom and Joey over.
And number 2, did you use your mother's credit card to go shopping at Target?
Yes, I asked you to have a birthday party for me, since it's my birthday, but you wouldn't let me have one. And I used your credit card to buy birthday party supplies at Target, and then I invited Tom and Joey over so we could celebrate my birthday. I'm so sorry, Mom and Dad, please don't ground me for this, and I will never do this again.
Joseph, I knew it was you who spent over $3,000 with my credit card. And we told you that you're not getting a birthday party because you're grounded. For this, you will be grounded for another 2 weeks. Now, I will be taking the supplies back to Target so I can get my money back.
Go upstairs to your room in the meantime, and think about what you did.
Joseph, stop screaming like a baby, get up off the floor and go upstairs to your room now. You're grounded.
I want a birthday party, 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 I want a birthday party. Why can't you let me continue my birthday party, you entitled Catherine?
Joseph, stop calling your mother an entitled Catherine. Now, go upstairs to your room, you're grounded.
Alan, have you seen Jeopardy before?
I have, many times, but the last time I saw it was the last episode of season 39. I got bored of watching it this season because this season, it has been all the tournaments.
I have some good news. Now they are airing the Tournament of Champions.
Really?
I'm telling you, yes.
Well then, I think we should watch some Jeopardy.
All right then.
Ben, where do we start?
I'll take Major League Baseball for 200.
The St. Louis team has the second most World Series titles. Their most recent was 2011. Ben.
Who are the Cardinals?
St. Louis Cardinals, that's correct.
Major League Baseball for 400.
The answer. Nicknamed Big Papi, he was the Red Sox designated hitter from 2004 to 2013 and was well known for hitting in the clutch during the playoffs. Ben.
Who is David Ortiz?
He's the one.
Major League Baseball for 600.
This second baseman won the World Series Most Valuable Player in 2016 when the Chicago Cubs won. He also played in the World Series with the Tampa Bay Rays and Kansas City Royals. Ben.
Who is Ben Zobrist?
Correct, go again.
Finish the category for 800.
We made very good timing, and so I think we're going to be in the classroom about 10 minutes before DW's parent-teacher conference is supposed to start.
I agree, David, we've made very good timing. Wait a minute, what do I hear playing in the quiet room?
What is it, Jean?
Sounds like someone is watching Jeopardy, when they should be studying or something. I say this because Jeopardy is a baby show, no different than Barney and Friends or Sesame Street.
Good job, you ran the category. Where do we go next?
How about 2000s music for 800?
I wonder who that could be.
No idea, but this is unusual. I didn't leave something at home by mistake.
Let's see who it is. Wait a minute, who are you two, and what in the world do you want from us?
More like what were you watching just now, and why is there a quiet room at this school in the first place?
We were watching the Jeopardy Tournament of Champions. Do you have a problem with that?
Yes, both of you are in high school, and therefore, you need to realize that you are too old to be watching Jeopardy, because it's a baby show, no different than Coco Melon. And second of all, you should be in a normal classroom studying, not the quiet room.
What makes you think you can say something like that? Jeopardy is not a baby show. It's for all ages, and to get onto the regular show, you have to be at least college age. And you must be at least 13 if you want to compete in the teen tournament. There used to be a Kids Week on Jeopardy, but number 1, you had to be 10, 11, or 12 to get on. And number 2, Kids Week was discontinued after the show's 31st season.
And I've been watching Jeopardy ever since I was 7 years old. My family still watches the show very frequently.
We don't care, you're in high school, and Jeopardy is for toddlers, preschoolers, kindergarteners, and first graders. And therefore, you are way too old to watch Jeopardy. You also need to tell the rest of your family the same thing.
Absolutely not. You cannot tell us what we can and what we can watch, just because you think certain shows are for little kids, and Jeopardy, like we said, is actually for all ages to see. So therefore, it is not a baby show.
I suggest that you try and make it onto the show, and you'll see it is not a baby show.
Absolutely not. I'm not a baby.
I agree, I'm not going on to that silly baby show. Now, I'm not going to ask you again, but we want you to stop watching Jeopardy. It is making you act very childish.
You know what? We don't have time to talk about this nonsense anymore. We've studying to get done.
Come on, Alan.
Oh no, you don't. We're not done talking to you. That was very inconsiderate of you to just walk away from us like that.
All right, now we can finish watching this episode, and no one is going to bother us.
What do you two think you're doing? We told you that you're not watching Jeopardy because you're too old for that show.
I beg your pardon. Why are you in the quiet room, first of all? You're not supposed to be here.
Well, we told you a number of times that you should not be watching Jeopardy at school, and that show is for little kids. As a matter of fact, I'm going to turn off the TV.
Don't even think about it. Hey, turn the TV back on. Yeah.
Hey, both of you, get out of the quiet room right now, or I will have to report you to the principal.
Absolutely not. These two need to learn that they are too old for Jeopardy.
No, they are not too old for that show. Nobody is too old for Jeopardy. In fact, my nephew was on the show a few years ago, and he competed in the college tournament. Now, get out.
Fine, you win. But remember, you two need to stop watching baby shows.
My sincere apologies, Alan and Sarah. I am terribly sorry about what happened. If you need anything else, I will be in the corner.
Let's do Around the Globe for 600.
The answer is the Daily Double.
Arthur, where would you like to go for your birthday dinner?
I was thinking, we should go to Dave and Buster's. It's been a long time since the last time we went there.
That sounds like a good choice. Anyways, I am going to check on Joseph. I told him to come downstairs in the last 5 or 10 minutes, but he hasn't come downstairs. More likely than not, he might be watching CoComelon.
Joseph, didn't you hear about the Teletubbies reboot?
Not until recently, but then I found out that they're showing new episodes on Netflix.
Karen and I started watching it, and we think it's very good, so I recommend one of these days, you should come over to our house to watch the Teletubbies reboot. Oh, and by the way, there's going to be a Teletubbies reboot live show today at 4 p.m., Civic Auditorium. Karen and I just bought your ticket.
Oh wow, I've always wanted to see Teletubbies, but my parents never let me watch that show, and neither does Mr. Parker. They all think I'm too old to watch Teletubbies.
Well, you're going to really like Teletubbies, just like we told you several months ago that you were going to like Wonder Pets.
Joseph, why are you on your laptop? I told you to come downstairs like 5 to 10 minutes ago. But you completely ignored me.
My goodness, I'm sorry Mom, I didn't hear you at all. Anyways, why did you call me downstairs?
Well, Arthur came home last night because today is his birthday, and he wanted to celebrate it with us. We're going to Dave and Buster's, and we want you to come with us.
No, I don't want to go to Dave and Buster's. I want to go see Teletubbies reboot with my friends at the Civic Auditorium.
Joseph, you're coming with us to Dave and Buster's because Arthur invited the whole family. Besides, you're not going out with your friends because you're still grounded. I want to go to Teletubbies reboot. 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 I don't want to go to Dave and Buster's.
Joseph Christopher Reed. Enough with your childish tantrums. Like I said, you're not going out with your friends to see Teletubbies reboot because you're grounded, and that is final. Now get up off the floor. Joseph, stop it. I don't want to say this again, but you're coming with us to Dave and Buster's. Now come on.
We're here at Dave and Buster's to celebrate Arthur's birthday, and we have been coming here a lot when he was much younger.
Excuse me, Mom and Dad?
What is it, Joseph?
May I please use the restroom while they're making our food?
Yes, you may, but please be back in no more than 15 minutes. The food will very likely be ready in about 20 or 25 minutes, and we want you here for Arthur's birthday celebration.
Oh good, I was able to leave Dave and Buster's without anyone noticing me. Now, time to head over to the park to meet up with Karen and Arthur. From there, we will be going to the Teletubbies live show.
Arthur, do you have any idea where Joseph could be at this moment?
Actually, I just received a text message from him, and he should be here within the next 5 minutes, and he is coming from Dave and Buster's.
Wait a minute, I think I see him coming to the park right now.
Karen, Arthur, it's been forever since I last saw you two.
I know, it's been a long time. How have you been, Joseph?
Other than continuing to get grounded on pretty much a weekly or daily basis, I've been doing good. I'm especially excited to see the Teletubbies reboot live show.
Same here. And by the way, the show starts in about an hour and 15 minutes. So I think we should start heading over to the Civic Auditorium. And Joseph, it has been forever since Arthur and I last saw you.
I've always wanted to see Teletubbies, but my parents won't let me.
Don't you worry, Joseph, because you're with me and Arthur, you get to see Teletubbies, at long last.
Anyways, we should get going. We want to get a good seat in the auditorium.
Over the hill, in a land not so far away. The Teletubbies are back again to play.
Base to Teletubbies. Base to Teletubbies. Base to Teletubbies. Teletubbies, do you copy?
Tim.
Dylan.
Laura. Paulina. Welcome back, Teletubbies. Welcome back. Now, everyone, say hello.
Teletubbies to base, I copy.
You know what? This is so much more fun than celebrating Arthur's birthday. He doesn't want to come to these concerts at all.
I agree with you 100%. Why don't your older siblings consider attending these concerts?
I know, right?
Does anyone know where Joseph is? He said he was going to use the restroom, but it's been like an hour.
Actually, I now recall that I saw Joseph walking out of the restaurant to go somewhere. Maybe he went home, I don't know.
Wait a minute, I think I have an idea where Joseph went. When I was trying to get him to come downstairs, he was telling me he wanted to go see a Teletubbies live show at the Civic Auditorium. So I have a feeling he went there.
Mom, are you serious?
Yes, I am, Arthur. A lot of the time, Joseph tells us that he is going to use the restroom, but then he actually sneaks off to hang out with Karen and Arthur, or go home to watch baby shows on his laptop, or whatnot.
I think we should head over to the auditorium right now. He is going to be in so much trouble.
Joseph Christopher Reed, get over here right now.
Looks like I better get going.
Joseph, I am going to sue your parents in a special court before they know it.
Joseph, you are in big trouble. Let's go home right now.
No, I don't want to go home. I was enjoying the show, just like when I was enjoying CoComelon Live almost a year ago, but then you took me out of the auditorium to take me home.
Joseph, you're coming with us, and that is final.
Now let's get into the car, we're going home.
Joseph, stop crying. We told you many times to not hang out with Arthur and Karen.
But Mom and Dad, I was having the time of my life at the Teletubbies live show, but then you removed me out of the auditorium, just like when I was attending a CoComelon live show last year.
Not only you were hanging out with troublemakers, you also disrespected Arthur's birthday by leaving the Dave and Buster's restaurant and figured when you told us you were going to use the restroom.
But I'm really sorry, can we please go back to the auditorium so I can finish watching Teletubbies?
Absolutely, no. We're going straight home, and when we get home, you will go upstairs to your room.
Joseph, Go upstairs to your room now, and think about what you did.
I want to go back to the auditorium. 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 Please, take me back to the Teletubbies show.
No, you're going to go upstairs to your room, and that is final.
That's it, Joseph. I have no choice but to carry you upstairs to your room.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? Put me down this instant. I do not deserve to be treated like this.
And you're going to stay in your room until dinner is ready. You know what? I'm getting really tired of his childish behavior.
Same here. I think we're going to have to take him to counseling, and maybe that will help him improve his behavior.
Stop it! Just stop it!
Me going to watch Potato Melon on TV. Me favorite songs is on Potato Melon. Now, me turn on lazy TV.
The wheels on Potato Bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on Potato Bus go round and round, all through Lazy Town. The doors on Potato Bus go open and close, open and close, open and close. The doors on Potato Bus go open and close, all through Lazy Town. The driver on Potato Bus says eat all of your potatoes, eat all of your potatoes, eat all of your potatoes. The driver on Potato Bus says eat all of your potatoes, all through Lazy Town.
This is the best show ever. Me must watch Potato Melon every day.
Dave, what you watching?
Me watching Potato Melon. Potato Melon is the best show on TV.
Dave, you too old to watch Potato Melon. Potato Melon is for babies.
No, me not too old to watch Potato Melon. Me like lazy potato songs. Me like to sing Wheels on Potato Bus.
Me going to turn off lazy TV.
Me want to watch Potato Melon. 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 Turn on lazy TV.
Dave, don't get started with lazy tantrum. Me tell you over 9,000 times you too old to watch Potato Melon. You not a baby. You watch shows for your age instead of these lazy shows.
Why throw lazy tantrum?
Because your dad watched Potato Melon and he too old for that show.
Me not too old for Potato Melon. 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 Me want you to turn on lazy TV. Or me going to cry like lazy motor car.
No. Wow. No, 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 no.
That's it. You can keep throwing lazy tantrum. Me go do other things. Remember, you too old for lazy baby shows.
Lazy tantrums are very embarrassing.
Me agree with Emma.
The wheels on Potato go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on Potato go round and round, all through the lazy town.
Remember, eat all of your potatoes before you go on schooly bus.
Okay, I am just about finished building my new operating system, Joseph OS. And I am going to install it on Miss Stillwater's computer, because I want her to feel how it's like to repeat the 5th grade, instead of moving on to the 6th grade. And I really hope this teaches her a big lesson. She's going to be forced to listen to CoComelon, play baby games like Barney's Great Adventures, watch Wonder Pets, Teletubbies, Blue's Clues, Dino Ranch. Oh good, I just finished building the operating system. Tomorrow after school, I'm going to Lakewood Elementary, and installing my new operating system on Miss Stillwater's computer. And this time, I have it on a thumb drive, not a CD. Lakewood Elementary, here we come, at long last, I will show Miss Stillwater who's the boss around here. Now, time to install Joseph OS on her laptop.
Attention all staff, please report to the main office immediately for a staff meeting. Once again, please report to the main office for our staff meeting. Thank you.
Oh good, coast is clear. Time to head over to Miss Stillwater's classroom, and install Joseph OS on her laptop. This should only take about 15 to 20 minutes. I think this is her laptop. Now, let's get to business. I just inserted the USB drive into the laptop. Now, I'm going to install this brand new operating system. I just installed Joseph OS on Miss Stillwater's computer. Now, time to get out of here before she finds me.
Now that the staff meeting is over, I will finish sending the students their assignment instructions. Wait a minute, what is this? My computer was running Windows 11, but now it's running this unusual operating system. What is going on?
Welcome to Joseph OS, version 1. My name is Joseph and I will be your guide as you are learning to use this operating system.
Now, just you wait, who could have installed it? My computer was running Windows 11 about an hour ago.
Actually, I think you're the one who installed the operating system. It is currently running on your computer. Don't make up stories, okay?
Like I said, I did not install this operating system. And I am serious. I need to go back to using Power School because I need to send out emails to my students on how to open their homework assignments for tonight. Okay?
I beg your pardon, but what in the world did you just say?
I said, I don't have time for this nonsense. I have a feeling it was likely GoAnimate Logic that installed the operating system on my computer, if not some troublemaker in this school. I need to get back to work. Now, will you just leave me alone?
Miss Stillwater, how could you talk to me like that? That was not very nice. Besides, this is what you get for holding me back to the 5th grade this year. I demand an apology from you right now, and I also demand that you promote me to 6th grade.
Wait a minute, Joseph, I think it was you who installed your silly operating system on my computer.
And I held you back to 5th grade because you were misbehaving a lot, not to mention you were getting failing grades last school year. Now don't get me started with your childish behavior. But thank goodness I don't have to deal with this anymore, now that you're at the special school. I need to get back to work.
I want to be in 6th grade. 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 Promote me to 6th grade, you entitled Catherine.
Right. I am going to have to restart the computer. It better be running Windows 11 this time.
I just restarted the computer, and I hope it's running Windows 11.
Trying to uninstall my operating system from your computer? Well, guess what? You won't be able to reinstall Windows 10, Windows 11, or any operating system for that matter. In fact, you're going to be using this operating system forever. And that's final.
Absolutely not. There is no way I am going to keep using this silly operating system forever. Now, let me go back to Windows 11.
Did you just call Joseph's operating system silly? You know you can get into a lot of trouble for that, and Joseph and I will sue you in court for that.
Karen, get out of here! I need to finish my work so that the students get their homework assignments for tonight. If they can't give them the instructions, then I'm going to have to push back the due date. It's going to be an inconvenience for them.
Karen is not going to leave. We're teaching you a big lesson that you won't forget, all for holding me back to the 5th grade this school year.
Well, at least I can use the internet. I think I should still go on to Power School, finally.
It's me, JJ. Come sing along with me to your favorite nursery rhymes and kids songs. First, let's sing The Wheels on the Bus. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town. The doors on the bus go open and close, open and close, open and close. The doors on the bus go open and close, all through the town. The driver on the bus says move on back, move on back, move on back. The driver on the bus says move on back, all through the town.
JJ, I need you to go away. And don't come back here any day. I am too old for CoComelon, and so are my 5th grade students. More importantly, I have to give my students their homework assignments for today.
Apologize to JJ, 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 apologize to JJ. How could you insult my favorite CoComelon character?
Joseph, let me get back to work, and get rid of that silly baby show.
No, I want to keep singing the wheels on the bus. I want to keep singing the wheels on the bus. I want to keep singing the wheels on the bus. I want to keep singing the wheels on the bus. I want to keep singing the wheels on the bus. I want to keep singing the wheels on the bus. I want to keep singing the wheels on the bus. I want to keep singing the wheels on the bus.
I'm going to have to restart this computer again. And it better be running Windows 11. Otherwise, I'm going to have it looked at by IT staff. There, now, I want Windows 11.
Great, my computer just crashed. Now I'm not going to be able to send the students their homework assignments. Wait a minute, I have another computer at home, and I can do it from there. But I'm going to have to take this into the repair shop to get it fixed. And I know for a fact, Joseph did this. He also installed another silly operating system on the classroom computer just 2 years ago.
Miss Morgan, what seems to be going on?
Miss Morgan, my laptop just crashed, and now it has a blue screen. It was operating some unusual operating system, and wouldn't let me send my students their homework assignments.
Let me take a look. Oh my goodness! It does have the blue screen. However, we can have it repaired at the IT department.
And I think it was Joseph who did this.
Are you certain about that?
Yes, I am certain, because he did the exact same thing 2 years ago when I had him for 4th grade.
He doesn't attend this school anymore. Wait a minute, take a look at what I saw on the surveillance tapes.
I think this is our laptop. Now, let's get to business. I just inserted the USB drive into the laptop. Now, I'm going to install this brand new operating system.
I can't believe that troublemaker came back to this school and installed the operating system on your computer. I'm going to call his parents right away.
And we need to bring him into your office, Miss Morgan.
Looks like Miss Stillwater is finally learning her lesson, and now I will be in the 6th grade. That being said, I am going to watch some CoComelon.
Joseph Christopher Reed, get down here, right now.
Oh no, Mom and Dad, what is it this time?
Joseph, you should know why you're in trouble. We just got a call from the principal at your old school, and they need to talk to us. Let's get into the car now, and head on over there.
Don't get us started with another tantrum.
Thank you for coming, Mr. and Mrs. Red. This is really important. Joseph installed a very strange operating system on my laptop called Joseph OS, all while I was at a staff meeting. He tried to force me to watch CoComelon when I wanted to send my students their homework assignments.
Joseph, you're going to tell Ms. Stillwater and Ms. Morgan the truth.
Miss Stillwater, this is what you deserve for holding me back to the 5th grade for this school year, instead of promoting me to the 6th grade, where I belong. The next thing is my family are going to sue you in court, and we demand $3,000 in compensation from you.
Joseph, you do not speak to Miss Stillwater like that. The reason you had to repeat the 5th grade is because you misbehaved a lot and got failing grades last year. And because of what she did to Miss Stillwater's computer, you will no longer be allowed on the Lakewood Elementary campus, ever. You don't attend this school, you're at the special school. Now, you all are free to go.
Joseph, because of what you did, you will be grounded for another 3 weeks, and that includes your spring break. No TV during this time, no hanging out with Joey and Tom.
Go upstairs to your room now, and think about what you did. This has got to be one of the most insane things you have ever done.
Wow.
Joseph Christopher Reed, stop slamming doors now.
At any minute now, Tom and Joey are coming over to the house, and we're going to have a door slamming contest. This is going to be the best day in my entire life, ever. And then we can watch all the baby shows all we want after the door slamming contest. Oh good, I think it's Tom and Joey. Time to answer the door. Tom, Joey, I'm so glad the two of you were able to make it.
Thanks, I'm glad that we're at your house. So, what are you all waiting for? Let's go in, and we're going to have a door slamming contest.
That's right. Alright, I will slam the front door. Tom, you will be next, and then Joey after that. Here goes nothing, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now.
Joseph, that was really good.
Thank you, Tom. Now, it's your turn to slam the door. Tom, I know you can do this. I'll be cheering you on.
Guess who can slam the door as many times as possible?
Joseph might not, but I'll show you who is the real door slamming champion of the world. Remember when we did this in detention a few months ago?
Joey, you really are the door slamming champion of the world, and if this were to be in the Olympics, I think you will win a gold medal.
I know you will. Guess who will win the gold medal in the door slamming Olympics more than once?
Now, you really are a door slamming champion. Where to next?
Now, we're going to slam the door in my dad's office. Because he wouldn't let me create CoComelon decorations.
That sounds like a good idea.
Now, Joey's turn to slam the door.
Now, here comes the two-time door slamming champion of the world.
Wow, you really are a door slamming champion, and a door breaking champion. You're going to win gold medals in the Olympics.
Where to next, Joseph?
We're going to slam the door in my room next.
Sounds like a great idea, gold medalist.
That door looks heavy. How do you slam this door?
It's not as heavy as you think. Only thing is, it's made of metal, not wood.
Well then, here goes nothing.
Alright, now let's see who holds the door slamming record for this door. Wow, you know what? I actually like slamming this door more than the front door and the door to the office downstairs.
Yes, same here. Alright, now I will be slamming this door as many times as possible.
Oh, my goodness, what happened to the door to my work office?
This is strange, but we're going to find out how this happened. Wait a minute, Joseph was slamming the office door several times, David, and he broke it. Just like he broke the door to his room, twice.
Did you just hear that?
Yes, Joseph is slamming his bedroom door again. I think he's doing it for fun.
And the winner is, Joseph.
That's right. Now, I'm thinking, where else can we slam doors?
Joseph, Christopher, Reed. You are in big trouble. We can't believe that you slammed the door to your dad's work office, and then broke the door. And why did you invite Tom and Joey over?
Well, Mom and Dad, I can explain.
Well, to tell you the truth, we were having a door slamming contest. And we like to slam doors just for fun. That's all.
That is no way to have fun. The door to my work office costs about $100 to replace. Can you explain yourselves more?
We were also slamming the front door. Because Joseph wanted to start the door slamming contest with the front door.
Tom and Joey, because of what the two of you have been doing, we will not allow you to come to our house, ever again. Do you understand?
Yes, Mr. and Mrs. Reed.
Get out of our house, now. And we're also calling your parents.
Why? God.
And as for you, Joseph, you will be grounded for the remainder of the school year, for what you did. No more hanging out with Tom and Joey.
And don't even think about going to Tom's house, or Joey's house. Now stay in your room, and think about what you did.
Stop it! Just stop it!
Oh. Tom, we can't believe that you and Joey went to Joseph's house and were slamming doors. That is it.
You're grounded for the remainder of the school year. And you are not to be hanging out with Joseph anymore. Now go to your room and think about what you did.
Joey, we cannot believe that you and Tom went to Joseph's house to slam doors. That was very insane of you.
This means you will be grounded for the rest of the school year. We do not want you seeing that troublemaker anymore. Now go upstairs to your room, now.
God. God.
Never, in my entire life, have I not been able to do anything for Easter. Even the Easter Bunny does not want to do anything with me. This is so not fair. However, in a few minutes, I will be going to Karen and Arthur's house, and we're going to have Easter candy, and look for Easter eggs. I think I just received a text message from Arthur or Karen. Oh good, time to go to Karen's house, and we're going to have the best Easter that I have had in my entire life.
Good afternoon, Joseph, so glad you could make it.
Good afternoon to you as well, Karen. It's so good to see you, after such a long time.
It's been a while. And it seems like we only get to see each other during holidays. And Happy Easter.
Happy Easter to you too. And, it was Christmas when we last saw each other.
That sounds about right. So, here's what we are going to be doing this afternoon.
Let me guess, we're going to have lunch while watching CoComelon, and then we're going to be having an Easter egg search in the backyard.
That's correct, Joseph. How did you know this?
Karen, you told me what we are going to be doing over the phone just a couple of days ago.
That's correct. That being said, I will make us some lunch, and we will be watching CoComelon while we reading, and then afterwards, we will be doing our Easter egg search.
And will we see the Easter Bunny this afternoon?
Yes, you'll also be meeting the Easter Bunny, because he is the one who is hiding the Easter eggs in the backyard.
Oh good, this is the first time I get to meet the Easter Bunny. I haven't been able to meet the Easter Bunny at all in my life. Not only my parents ground me on a daily basis, they tell me that the Easter Bunny isn't even real.
Joseph, your parents are full of nonsense. You know very well that the Easter Bunny is real. We have all seen the Easter Bunny numerous times before. Just like we see Santa Claus during Christmas.
Not to mention, my parents keep telling me that I'm too old to go on Easter egg searches because those are for little kids.
Don't listen to them. Easter egg searches are for all ages, not just preschoolers.
Exactly.
Why don't you and Arthur put on CoComelon, and I'm going to get us some delicious pizza. Alright, this is the first time in a while that Arthur and Joseph are doing an Easter egg search. There are a total of 70 Easter eggs in the backyard. Whoever wins the most eggs, gets to watch CoComelon with me the rest of the day.
Alright, this is going to be the best day in my entire life. The best part is, I finally get to do an Easter egg search, after not having been able to do one in so many years.
Actually, I'll take that back. We were all going to watch CoComelon for the rest of the day, after the Easter egg search. But the person with the most Easter eggs wins a free personal pizza from Domino's.
Alright. This is even better.
With that said, let the Easter egg search begin, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now.
Joseph, how are we going to get that personal pizza from Domino's?
Remember what Karen said, whoever wins the Easter egg search gets a free personal pizza from Domino's. Now, let's go find where the Easter eggs are.
I know, but remember last year, when I was about to participate in an Easter egg search, my parents pulled me away from the event, took me home, and then grounded me.
I know what it's like to go through that. Anyways, let's search for some Easter eggs. I found one, and it's a cocoa melon egg. I just found the first Easter egg. Now, time to find the remaining eggs. Wow, I found 2 more. One of them even looks like Barney the dinosaur. This is the best Easter egg search I have ever gone on. It's not just any Easter egg search, this one is baby show themed. I think I am going to win a free personal pizza at the end. Now time to continue the search.
Jane, do you have any idea where Joseph could be? I just went up to his room, and he is not there. And I can't find him anywhere in the house. And it's been over an hour.
Neither do I have any idea where he is. He could be studying with his tutor.
I don't think he is studying. He never studies or does his homework, which is why he is likely failing the 5th grade again.
Wait a minute.
What is it, Jane?
I think Joseph is hanging out with Tom and Joey.
Are you serious?
I think so. Let me call Tom's parents to see if he is at Tom's house.
Hello.
Hello, this is Mrs. Reed speaking.
Hey Mrs. Reed, how may I help you today?
Well, I can't find Joseph anywhere in the house. Is he at your house right now, hanging out with Tom and Joey?
He's not here right now. And Tom is doing his homework right now.
Thanks for verifying with me. I'll go find out to see if he is somewhere else. I better get going, but you have a nice rest of your day. He's not hanging out with Tom and Joey.
Well then, I think there's one place he might be.
Wait a minute, he's most likely hanging out with Karen and Arthur.
I'm thinking the exact same thing. He is going to be in a lot of trouble for this.
I'm going to pick him up right now.
All right, looks like you found all of the Easter eggs. Let's see who has how many. Arthur, you found 30. And Joseph, you found 40. So this means Joseph wins the personal pizza from Domino's.
Alright, this is the best day in my entire life.
I want a personal pizza. 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 Why?
Well, you didn't win the Easter egg search. That's why Joseph is getting the free personal pizza. However, I should have told you there is a prize for finishing in second place. Don't you worry. The second place prize is, drumroll please, a free McDonald's Happy Meal.
Now, that's more like it.
And we get to watch CoComelon all afternoon while eating our pizza and Happy Meals.
Hold on, I'll be right back. Mrs. Reed, don't even think about taking Joseph away from me. You know he's my special little kid, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Oh yes there is, Karen. Joseph is not supposed to be hanging out with you and Arthur, and he is grounded.
How dare you ground my precious Joseph? The world revolves around him, and he gets everything he wants. How could you do this? You know I'm going to sue you in court.
Joseph Christopher Reed, get over here right now. You are in big trouble.
Karen, I want to stay with you. You give me everything you want, and you understand that the world revolves around me, and revolves around you as well.
Joseph, let's go home. You're in trouble.
That is it. I am going to take the Reeds to my special court very soon.
Joseph Christopher Reed, stop crying. We told you over 9,000 times not to hang out with Karen and Arthur. They are big-time troublemakers.
But Mom, I was having the best day in my entire life. I won an Easter egg search, and I was about to get a free personal pizza, but then you had to ruin the moment. How could you do that, entitled Catherine?
Don't call me an entitled Catherine. Stop calling me that. And how could you sneak out of the house while grounded?
And because of what you did, you will be grounded for the remainder of the school year. And we're going to make sure that you never hang out with troublemakers anymore. When we get home, you will immediately go upstairs to your room. And when you get home from school, I want you to start on your homework immediately, or work with your tutor on some days.
Joseph, go to your room, and don't come out for 30 minutes.
Wow.